What's going on out there, everyone? How is your day going? It is WrestleMania Saturday, and I am here to put my predictions out on what I think is going to happen on tonight and Sunday night, because WrestleMania is 2 nights, and I'm going to put out my predictions for both shows. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into what I think is going to happen tonight on Saturday's card. And I'm gonna say my predictions in the order I think the matches should go. So in the first match, I think it should be El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio, which we all know El Grande Americano is Chad Gable. And I'm going to go ahead and say El Grande Americano is going to defeat Rey Mysterio tonight in their singles match. I think they're going to give Chad Gable his WrestleMania moment. Unfortunately, it won't be under the name of Chad Gable, but it'll be under the name of El Grande Americano. That's the first match. And I think the second match should be Jade Cargill versus Naomi. And I'm thinking the heel Naomi is going to come out on top of this match. I'm thinking they're going to give Naomi her WrestleMania moment. She's going to somehow, I don't know how she's going to do it. I ain't going to lie. But I'm rooting for Naomi to beat Jade in tonight's match. The lead up to everything has been crazy, has been emotional. But I feel like kind of what Naomi is saying is kind of right. So, yeah. I think Naomi should win against Jade Cargill tonight. And then I think the third match should be the tag team title match between the War Raiders and the New Day. I think the New Day, should, they should get to come out with the victory over the War Raiders. Their name is hard to say. I think the New Day is gonna become the new World Tag Team Champions. That's match number 3. So what would be match number 4? Oh, I think match number 4 should be LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. And I just think it's for the U.S. title, and I think Jacob Fatu should squash LA Knight. Like, it's Jacob Fatu. Give him. This is going to be good going forward for him. I think he's going to come out on top and become the U.S. champion. And then match number 5, which is what I'm most excited to see, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship. I'm rooting for Tiffany to come out on top. I love Charlotte, but I think Tiffany, this her run, this will be submitting her with the big dogs, the big women in the WWE. I think Tiffany Stratton should come out on top of Charlotte Flair, unfortunately. And then match number 7. Wait. Oh no, match number 6 should be CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. And of course, I'm going with Seth Rollins to come out on top. I think Paul Heyman might even help him. Paul Heyman might help Seth beat Roman and CM Punk. So I'm coming out. I'm rooting for Seth Rollins to beat CM Punk and Roman Reigns. And then match number 7 is Jey Uso versus Gunther. And I think Gunther is going to retain. I'm not really here for a Jey Uso championship reign. I like Jey. He cool. But as the world champion, I'm not really here for it. I don't think that's going to happen. And that's all the matches that's on Saturday night. So, and then we have Sunday night matches. And I think the first match on Sunday night should be the women's tag team title match between Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan versus Bailey and Lyra Valkyria, and I think Lyra Valkyria and Bailey is going to come out on top. And Lyra is going to be the first woman to have a double championship in the WWE. I don't think that happened yet. I can't recall a woman having more than one championship at the same time, and I think Lyra Valkyria is going to be first to do it. So that's my opinion on that. Bailey and Lyra Valkyria, new women's tag team champions. And then I think for match number 2, it should be Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in the Sin City street fight. Um, I think Drew McIntyre is going to win because of how Damian Priest cashed in on him last year and beat him that fast and all that stuff. So I think Drew McIntyre is going to get his revenge tonight. So Drew McIntyre is going to beat Damian Priest. That's that. I don't really care for that match. And the third match should be the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way match. Now I don't know why would they put two people in the same stable in a Fatal 4-Way match where one can just pin the other and get the win. I think Brian Breakker is going to lose, but he's not going to get pinned. And actually, I'm going to go with the wild card and say Dominic is going to win some kind of way. I think Dominic or Finn Balor is going to pin each other, one another. Dominic and Finn Balor is going to pin one another, is what I'm thinking. Penta, I like Penta. I like what he's been doing, but I don't think he's going to win. I think Dominic or Finn Balor, is the Intercontinental Championship is definitely going to the Judgment Day. And that is match number 3. Then match number 4 should be AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I'm not a Logan Paul fan. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm going to go ahead and go with AJ Styles is going to beat Logan Paul. Nothing much more to say there. That's match number 4. Then match number 5 will be the triple threat between Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley. And I'm gonna say Io Sky retains. She's gonna beat Rhea and Bianca just because of how they've been playing her this whole time. I think Io, Io Sky is gonna beat Bianca and Rhea Ripley. And then the main event, of course, is Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the Undisputed Championship. And I think Cody Rhodes is gonna come out on top. There's no need to give John Cena another title. He's done. Just give it up. Cody Rhodes is gonna come out on top and retain his undisputed championship. That is my predictions for WrestleMania night 1 and 2. Let me know yours down in the comments. Let me know if you agree with mine, and let me know where you're gonna be watching WrestleMania from, because I'm gonna be watching it right from my bedroom off of Peacock. All right. I got a couple action figures to review as well, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. But all right. I'm out.